Just in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. And off we go from downtown Indy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right to the air is Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Come on.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Eagles. Go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
60.
On second down, Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and inches.
60 by 2. Mustang, Panther 60.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Crackle 80. Steady.
From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 19 Tiger. Steady.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Colts. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
Niggas trying drag and shit.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Colts 7, Ravens nothing. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They send a receiver in motion left. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and short, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain position.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. This is Henry. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gains about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
In motion comes Walker. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. Richardson to throw. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Now a handoff to Pollard. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second
Come on,
and
come on.
3.
Hey, Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Hawk 70, Hawk Buffalo 18.
Richardson going to look to throw. He threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Buffalo 80.
A second down throw for Richardson. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jim Deepage. Touchdown, Indy. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Quick.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
Quick, ready? Return it.
Second down, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdowns, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And it is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's first and 10. 13.
Hey, middle.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Jackson up top again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A 37-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
14.
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This returnable from the 4. And they'll force it out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. A first down throw for Jackson. That is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Man in motion, heading left. First and goal, and it's Henry. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
In motion comes Walker. He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Laiatu Latu, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up fourth and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hey, stretch the eagle.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's tipped intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Touchdown 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. That's quickly out to Smith. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go. Start. 9.
From the gun, Richardson. That caught Tony Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he will score! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are back to within 7. It's 28-21. score as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Sit up! Sit up!
On 1st and 10, Jackson forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Or from the 35, here's 2nd and 6. In motion comes Walker. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. On the option, they give it to Henry. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. DeForest Buckner. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Jackson on the run to the right. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 19, 18.
Now Richardson. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. 19 Lions. Get up. 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
19 tight. 19. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Richardson. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Richardson. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts. Schrader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that loss. Just enough for another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, had a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. So now I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.